Hello minasan, Hikiyama Morika desu, and welcome to another indie game. This one's called In Your Flesh and it's by the developer Laughtertries. And this is a submission for the Toxic Beauty Vision Novel Jam. As you can see, it has a very unique visual style, and I want to see what's this about. Obviously, it's about Toxic Yuri, right? But your name's Laura. I love the puppets. You're 27 years old. You've been in the house for 6 years. Monday. Good morning. Greet your guest. Very nice music, by the way. It fits with the puppets nicely. The taser feels heavy in your hands. It gives it power even more than the little arcs of electricity it lets off when you hold the trigger. Angel, please, that hurts. Can you? Shut up, or I'll tease you again. The angel fell silent. I don't see why you need to hold it for so long, you know? You know I've done this before, right, Angel? You're not my first. You done what, Laura? What are you talking about? This angel doesn't even really look like Ruby. It got too many things wrong. The shape or its eyes looks different. Although its expression makes it hard to tell. Yeah, that's expression, alright. Its face is thinner than Ruby's was, and its body is soft and round where hers had sharp, defined lines. It's always the same, sweetheart. One of you angels crawls your way in. I catch you, you cry. I hit you, you cry. I give you a couple joints to bring you to your senses, and you stop playing around. Are you going to stop playing around? Are they going to stop playing around? Are you going to take this seriously? I promise I take you seriously. I promise. Come on then, stop playing dress up, looking like Ruby's unfair, and it only make me want to play dirty, stop wearing my friend's face, and I'll even let you try to crawl your way into my skin. Isn't that what you want, Angel? Isn't that what you're here for? You click the taser once again, it buzzes loudly, the angel backs as far away as it can, pinning itself against the back of the cage you caught it in. Lara, it's me, it's... Her word became unintelligible as you slammed the device into her side and pulled the trigger, releasing another horrible jolt of electricity. How'd you get in here? This house is secure. It was secured this morning. I didn't get in here. I was going home. I was walking through my door, Laura. Please. Where are we? Stop playing stupid. My lady will be back in just a few days. And she'll put you back outside where you belong. You'll get hurt a lot less if you just tell me the truth. You hold the taser aloft. It crackles menacingly. Please, it hurts. It hurts so fucking bad. I can barely feel my arm. You slowly move the air current of electricity towards it. Its sobbing intensifies. Stop, please! You hesitate inches away from its tender and vulnerable flesh. You can make it stop. Come on, just fess up. You know what this needs? The taser, like, sound effect. But you know me, I can tell you. You press the device to its skin, it screams. Why are you doing this to me, Laura? You squeeze the trigger again, electricity sparks through the air. Stop, please. I'm Laura, okay? Listen to me. It chokes over its words. It's nothing. I'm just me. I don't know who I am. I don't know who you want me to be. I'm sorry, Laura. I don't know. I'm supposed to be. I'm sorry, please. I'm sorry. You grumble to yourself. It wasn't the confession you wanted, but it's not giving you anything better. Hearing it talk is something, at least. You're sure Ruby's voice didn't sound like that. It's not the best replica you've seen. You pocket the taser. Oh well. Maybe it will give you better answers if it's well fed. You kick the angel's cage, leaving it swinging. It whimpers. It's a pathetic creature. It seems so weak. When you're honest, I'm gentler. I wish you'd be honest with me. Go to kitchen. Hey, yo, what? Actually, I'm gonna make myself smaller so you guys can properly see. Hey, yo, what's that? Love the music, by the way. Great. You walk to the kitchen, relishing the click of your heels on the hardwood floors. You did it all on your own. You got one. These angels have been breaking into the house since you were moved here. They always do this. They always try to act like they are your old friend Ruby, taking advantage of the soft spot you always had for her. The lies pisses you off more than the trespassing. You walk into the kitchen and greet your housemate who's puttering around in there with a smile. Your housemates have been in the house for longer than you and seems to enjoy the control that housework gives them over the home. Pink Dolly. Hello, Laura. It is time for afternoon tea. Would you be having afternoon tea today? I want an early dinner for two today. I caught an angel. Oh, congratulations, Laura. Would you like me to summon Our Lady to return it? No, not this time. She'll be back soon, and you know, it's been a while since I had an angel. But you know the drill. Calculator, if you hear me screaming, I guess, or moaning, I probably shouldn't be doing that. What? We really wish you wouldn't mess with the angel so much, Miss Laura. You're lucky nothing too bad has happened. I know, Dolly. How long until dinner? Shouldn't be long. Would you like for me to suggest that someone clean the rest of the house? You tend to break things when chasing angels. Yeah, that would be smart. I think I left a few holes in the walls when I was kicking and struggling. Where are we sending dinner today? The library. I'll tell the other adults to stay away from the area, Miss Laura. Dinner will be in the library soon. Go to bedroom. You step into your room and notice another one of your housemates hanging dresses in your closet. You smell at her, you pull up down on your bed, and she walks over to greet you. Blue Dolly. Need help with the joints? Yeah, always. You take off your gloves, folding them neatly on the bed next to you. The dolly helps to unbutton your blouse. Her fingers are slow and methodical. Your elbows creak audibly when you bend them backwards to allow the dolly to help take the blouse. Okay. If you quit wearing the gloves and the long shirts, your joints will get some mess up, you know? It's usually the fabric that gets caught and restricts them weird, so they jerk out of place. Yeah, I know, but if I don't cover them, then my hair gets caught in a it's a lose-lose situation. I think this is why people have skin normally. Okay. The dolly laughs and takes your bicep and forearm in her hands. Her fingers click softly against the hard exoskeleton that covers your lips. All at once, she twists her hand in opposite directions. Pop. You test the joint a few times, it's stopped creaking. God, thanks. They always get so out of place. With how you wear down your joints, I'm surprised Sissy doesn't think you need replacements yet. Don't tell Sissy. Every time I wear her joints, she tries to hook me up with her weird new experimental sets. Remember when she tried to put those legs on a purple dolly? Anything else, Lara, my love? No, it's okay. The elbows were all I needed. The knees are fine. My knees are fine, Dolly. It's the hips that are gonna be a problem soon. Cecilia will have to replace those at some point, huh? I don't like to think about it, honestly. You sure don't need anything else while I'm here? As she says this, you're already pulling your blouse over your shoulders. She smiles as she keeps with the buttons while you put your clothes back on. I'll settle then, run off to the library. I hear you got company. Go to library. Okay, we're back. I have to say, I wish the characters had like a couple of expressions, because like it takes a little bit away from being puppets that they don't move, right? There are 2 plates with kitchen in the library. You eat yours slowly from your armchair watching the angel. It's silent for a while, whirling under your gaze until it finally cracks and talks to you. Please, no more. Don't hurt me again. You're a little caught off guard. You hope you will just take off the disguise, not beg for mercy. I'll do what I please, but not right now. It's dinner time. What? What's wrong with the girl who brought that in here? Is it playing dumb? Well, there's no harm answering its questions, especially when it's things that the other angels already know. Plus, conversation with a new person is probably good for you. She's a dolly, she's one of my housemates, she's fine, thank you very much, she just looks like that. Scary. God, you're rude. Whatever, rejoice body snatcher, we are having quiche for dinner. Hooray, quiche! Do I get a plate? I'll feed you, I don't trust you with a fork. The angel gives you a strange look but doesn't protest any further. You leave your fork and now empty plate on a table and scoot a chair up next to the angel. You hold up the fork full of quicheto, the bars of it sketch carefully. The angel takes a bite. I get why you're doing this. The world is cold and it's nice to be in the house. That's why you want to get into my skin, so you can take my place in the house, right? You scoop another forkful of quiche and hold it against the angel's lips. When it opens its mouth to say something, you pop the fork in. Cecilia, my love, returns on Sundays. When she gets here, she's going to send you outside. When she does, I want you to go home and tell the other angels not to try this again. I want all of you to know that it's not worth it. The angel opens its mouth to protest, so you pop in another bite of quiche. I want you all to stop mimicking Ruby because there's almost nothing soft left in me for her, and I want to stay soft for her. So to get through your heads, I'm going to hurt you, everyone. As soon as you arrive, I'm going to hurt you as badly as I can. I don't want to be Ruby anymore. Laura pops another bite of quiche into the angel's mouth. You can stop being Ruby. Other angels have told me that you have to look like her to get into the house. I'm not sure how it all works, but you're in the house. You can stop that now. I'll let you get close to me if you stop pretending. Please, Laura, I'm Ruby. I can switch out. I want you to listen to me. I'm not stupid. Before you can think, you're swinging your fist at the angel as hard as you can. The blade of Kichea at the fork clattered to the floor. Your fist connects firmly against the angel's chest. The angel's body hits the back wall of the cage, sending it swinging. You can dodge it in time. The floor of the cage swings back and connects with you, with your chin, with a resounding crack and a blossom of pain. Fuck. You dumb idiot. You snap your fingers all at once and Link disappears from the chain, holding the cage to the ceiling. Whoa. Cage falls to the floor with a loud... I'm really confused about what's happening in this game, but I like it. With a loud clatter, you grimace at the angel. You're a horrible bitch who's stolen the body of a person I love. Had some goddamn empathy. You kick the angels for good measure. It barely reacts to your well-polished Cuban heeled Mary Jane's, leaving another bruise on its body, curling deeper into itself. I'm sorry. I'm going to bed. Go to bed. Good night. Ruby, I don't believe it. Is that really you? Haha, last I checked, yeah, that girl Cecilia found me in my apartment. She said I could see you. I couldn't pass that up. She disappeared. Wait, so the other one was really not... What's happening? She disappeared after she dropped me on in the front room, and I can barely remember getting here. So she does that, tends to do that stuff like that, yeah. She's not super in tune with social expectations. God, I missed you. I missed you too, more than I thought it was possible. The two of you lie in bed and gossip like your kids at a sleepover again. You both nearly cry over the monster you lost. Before you left, I was going to tell you, you know... Yeah, I don't know, don't say it now. It's been too long, give me some time. As Ruby looks at you with her beautiful piercing gaze, you feel a blossom of warmth growing in your chest. You miss her. You miss her so much. You fall asleep with her wrapped in your arms. When you wake up, it's not morning. A horrible blossom of pain radiates from your ankle. When you look down, Ruby is there. Suddenly, it's not painful anymore. You can see Ruby slicing up in your skin. It feels good. It feels way too good. You're terrified, but this must be a dream. It can be real. It feels so good. It can be real. It feels so good. Ruby sticks her fingers into the wound she made, glancing up at you with those sharp eyes. She smiles, and her smile is nothing like how she's ever smiled before. Her fingers in the wound feel like nothing ever has. You need... Oh my god. You need her to go deeper. You ache for it. Oh my god. There's something empty in you that she's reaching towards, and she's nearly there as you feel fulfilled. And you'll be fulfilled. Everything is ecstasy, but something is wrong. Something is wrong. Cecilia. The name comes with more like a moan than a plea, and for a moment you're sure she won't come. You hope she doesn't come. She'll take this way away from you. She has to come. Something is wrong. What the hell? Okay. Unexpected. You can barely see Cecilia with how hazy everything is getting, but you can feel her praying at Ruby. She's trying to pull her from your body. You whimper in protest. You're losing her. You're losing Ruby. You're losing her all over again. You're losing to be empty forever. There's nothing you can do about it. When Cecilia finally pries Ruby of you, the ecstasy dissipates almost as quickly as it came, leaving a thick heavy haze in its wake. What is that? You can barely think. You're sure you miss it immediately. Cecilia, what did you do? What did you have to stop? I was so close. To what? Lara, it was trying to get into your skin. You should have let her. In place of Ruby, Cecilia is holding a strange large bug. Its body is black and sleek with blood. Where did she go, Cecilia? Did that thing hurt her? This thing was her. She was, just an angel taking advantage of you by looking like her. Oh my god, it was real? Or is this not real? What's happening? An angel. She's an angel. Not like, it's a different angel. Something mean and cold that wants into the house. Something that wants to take your place in the house. You can let them. Please, Laura, you can let them in. I hate you. I hate you for taking Ruby away from me. Please give her back. Please give me that feeling back. I can't, Laura. I really can't. Cecilia puts the angel, the bug, in a large glass container. She makes a loud clicking sound and a large cabinet appears. She opens the cabinet to put the glass container inside, but you see inside the cabinet rows and rows and rows of angel bugs skittering, slimy, coming for your skin. That was one day, Tuesday. When you open the library door, you see the angel scramble. It had been lying down on the floor of the cage. I'm really confused. Its legs are sticking out between the bars. Now it's rushing to curl itself into a ball as far from you as it can get. The rain kitchen that you dropped last night before it's on the floor near the angel, but the fork is missing. You take a moment to study the angel's face. Its skin has slight pallor. Well, unlike Ruby's typical unless this is like the real one. Even for a human imitation, it's doing a remarkably bad job. Good morning, Angel. I want to go home. Don't know how getting in here is easy. Out, not so much. I hate you. You sit in your chair staying a foot or so. Because, like the other angels, are nice to me to get into my skin, right? And this one's not being nice to me, so it's this probably the real one. I told you you couldn't be trusted with forks. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know how something pretending to be one of the smartest women you ever met can be so stupid. You gonna stab me with a dinner fork? Whatever, I don't care. Just make it count, honey. You smile at it and stick your tongue out, but it doesn't react. I'm gonna feed you my dolly made croissants. Are you gonna be a good girl and keep your fork to yourself? Don't hurt me, please. I'm not even here to hurt you. I just woke up. It's just on the floor of the cage. I'll feed you some croissant. Try to grab the fork, then I hurt you. I won't touch the fork either, I promise. Slowly, the angel takes the fork out from under its ear. It set the fork down in front of itself off the cage floor. You snap your fingers and the fork disappears. The angel stares at you, slack-jawed. Didn't touch it. How? House rules, Angel. I can cut and paste it. If it's ever been in the house, I can duplicate it or get rid of it. What kind of house is this? Most of the girls who live here can do stuff like that to the house. Want some croissant? The angel looks dazed and you doubt it's really observed a word of what you just said. Croissant? I'll feed you, but I'm not playing around with forks this time. You stand and walk, blah, blah, blah. Okay. You can feel her warm even though your gloves, you want to touch her. You can't just hand me the password, you know. Doing this bite by bite is stupid. You don't reply, tearing off another chunk of croissant and holding it out. The angel again takes the chunk from you, quicker this time. I'm not sure I trust you having your hands free, you know. What if you try to hurt me? The angel looks confused. You set down the password on a small table nearby. Slowly you walk around the angel's cage. It's warmer than most of the things that come in from the outside. It's nice. You grab both of the angel's biceps from behind, pulling its arms behind it and through the bars of the cage. Hold still or I'll tease you. Tease you. What am I thinking? Angel let go of its arms, the angel holds still in back pressed against the bars and its arms outside of the cage. You snap and a length of rope appears in your hands. At the sound of your snapping, the angel jolts a bit, but stays where you put it. There's a good girl. You brush your... This is very creative, toxic beauty, by the way. You brush your gloved fingers down the angel's arm, lingering over the smooth skin inside of the elbows before you remember what you were doing. You fold the rope in half and grab it to double up. Okay. You can hear Cecilia in your head laughing at you, but there's nothing wrong with craving some touch. You're pretty sure humans are supposed to do that. But we are not humans, right? So... grab the croissant. You feed it more bites. The angel shakes its head when you move to pull off another piece to feed it, so you tear the piece off and eat it yourself instead. It's yummy, buttery, and still just a bit warm, even after you spent it all this time playing with your angel. I want to read my book for a while. You being in the library will not stop me from enjoying my library. You pick up your book from where it rests on the table by your chair. The Well of Loneliness is just a bit of light reading you've been occupying yourself with. You manage to make it through through nearly an hour of actual focus before the angel decides to break your reverie. Confining me with nothing to do is cruel. It's all cruel. Your being in my house is cruel. At least until untie me and give me a book or something. A book? You're the first angel to come in here and ask for a book, and here I thought you were one of the better replicas. I'm in a library? What else am I supposed to ask for? A guided tour of the microfiche? What? Your library does not have microfiche. What is that? I guess but every other replica has at least known that Ruby's whole thing is games. I had requests for outdated handhelds and laptop more often than I've gotten requests for anything else from all of you. I didn't think you have computers or game consoles. The whole rest of this place is all weird and Victorian. Most of it is Edwardian, but I said your point. Yes, I have computers and most game systems, a lot of games too. When I first got here, Sissy was sure I'd be bored, so I have a bit of everything. I haven't called my friends because I can't, asshole. If it was that easy, don't you think I would? I don't know. Call up Ruby back on Earth. Back on Earth? Okay. So what are we then? Or even connect on Steam? You were acting weird for days before you disappeared. You kept begging the hospital to check you out and they kept finding nothing, but you wouldn't tell anyone what happened. We were scared when you disappeared, but it wasn't like out of the blue. You had time to tell us. Yeah, I was told I was sick. I went to the hospital to check. They ever used to run the right test. When they finally did, I proved that Cecilia was right. As soon as she was proven right, I let her bring me to the house. But instead, you let everyone believe that you killed yourself or something, and when I get home, assuming you don't just fucking kill me, what am I supposed to tell everyone? Okay, so I'm assuming this is the real one. Not because you're not going home, because you're not Ruby, you're something else wearing flesh made to look like rubies. I know that what you are, I know. So, I'm assuming mental illness on the side of Laura, but that doesn't explain the magical powers of the house. Why she's made of, like, doll parts. I can prove that you're an angel. Angels aren't built like I am. There's a surface level blood, producing tears. You mean humans, huh? Oh, but angels are like parasites, right? Supposedly. Your skin suit for something hard and mean that wants to crawl into my skin and make me the skin suit instead. So there's no space for organs. I don't. You want to listen to my heart? Feel my stomach? I don't care. You can. Already it's trying to mislead you, trying to convince you to perform the test that it can fake. You brought the angel's ribs. Cry baby, I barely touched you. Look, if you're telling the truth, I call Sissy and she can fix you up. Look at the split, no reason to say. No, please, please, no. So it's kinda hard to know what's really happening. You pull a pocket knife from your skirt pocket. One cut and we see what liar you are, and if you're telling the truth, which we both know you aren't, then we will choose a bit of pain before you're good as new. So come on, say yes. Wake up, Angel, I brought food. A plate of breakfast, bacon and eggs. Are you drugging me? What now? Bodies don't work the same here. Obviously, I mean, you didn't notice that it looks basically exactly the same after 6 years. We age and we get sick a little, but it happens glacially. I'm still not convinced that you're not a hallucination and thus don't age. The Laura I knew before. So who's crazy in here? Both of them? Neither of them? One maybe doesn't even exist? I need to pee and I'd like to take a shower. Can you just add a bathroom to this room or something? Bathroom's too big for me to make alone. Makes more sense to take you to an existing one. The only one I'm sure is fully furnished. It's my own. Which means taking you across the house and I don't like you enough for that. You do like me? You're just really weird. I'm a normal girl. Hmm. So we're gonna take her to the room. What the hell, you goddamn pervert? Why do you even have this stuff? Does this not feel like a total overkill to you? You pull on the leash. This is exactly the type of thing you expect to see in a Yuri game. And making it mash its face against the bars of the cage. Stay still, can you listen to directions? Oh, it's free. Yeah, that's not a normal leash. Nice. Hey, be gentle. You don't bother responding. You press the intercom button next to the library door, broadcasting your voice through the entire house. Hi, dollies. Might wanna go to your rooms. I'm moving the angel to my room. There it is. Spare period warning decor that populates the bathroom as it is the rest of the house. The facilities to still support all the modern luxuries one might expect of a washroom. As your heels click-clack, the angel stumbles into a room behind you, grabbing at its collar. You nod your head toward the toilet. The angel looks at you expectantly. What? You think I'm gonna leave you to peace? I'm gonna leave you to peace alone? You're weird. I'm doing you a favor, remember? Could you at least close your eyes? I get self-conscious. Fine. You close your eyes. You can hear the angel pee, the flush the toilet. You open your eyes when you hear the sink turn on. Thanks. Can I take a shower, please? I'll give you a bath. Are you going to let me do anything by myself? Come on, don't be like that. Maybe I'm lonely. Think about it. I miss Ruby and you're the closest I'm gonna get. How do you thought about that? Maybe you're the mean one because you want me to be lonely. Good to know you're still a pain in the ass after all this time. You know it. Fine, whatever, give me a bath. You look at it for a moment, figuring out the best way to get its clothes off around the chains. You'll never get the shirt over its head without unbinding its wrist. Okay, I'm going to do the restraints for a bit so I can undress you. I can wait for, like, Laura to actually lower her guard and this one to actually be an angel monster thing. I haven't tried to escape. Like, you seem like I'm sure to go in. I haven't done that yet. This is the closest you've been to... No, not Ruby. In a long time. You know it's an illusion, but something about the touch electrifies you. Oh my god! Naked puppet. Look, I'm gonna censor with my ear. Is everything okay? You realize you must have been standing still for long enough that it notices. You then pull the shirt over the angel's head. It lifts its arms to help you. Under the shirt, the angel wears a simple black sports bra. Its upper arm is a black line tattoo of some kind. Of angel, ironic. You slowly trace the tattoo's outline with your finger. The angel fleshed off its warm, way too real. Seems like you angels are getting sloppy. You're just inventing details now. Ruby never had any tattoos. Reach your hands around it, unhooking its bra in the back. Oh my god. I have to censor. For a brief moment, you realize how much you let your defenses sleep. You're standing here, inches away from the angel, and it isn't restrained at all. And at any moment, it could drop the act and try to pry you apart. If you're not careful, it might just do that. You can deny how electrifying the idea is. Quick, businesslike, you under the angel's bra. Don't think too hard about how long it's been since you got in to see her. And definitely do its jeans, pulling its pants and underwear down. You laugh, half amused, and angels enraged by what you see. Undeterred, you snap your fingers once again, putting back the angel's wrist shackles and chain. Now that it's totally naked, you turn on the taps to fill the bath. You don't use as much as hot water as you usually like. You don't want to boil your guests. Get in the bath, dummy. The angel complies. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I'm amazed really how little you know about her. Ruby Strands, don't you know that? You know, with the cunt between your legs and what? You want me to think you're the real thing? The angel doesn't respond. You're beginning to later a washcloth with soap. You'll start with its shoulders, then chest, then stomach, methodical, normal. After a moment, the angel speaks. Its voice is quiet. I got bottom surgery, Laura, almost 5 full years ago. You've been gone for a long time. Damn it! I don't know if this is real, because the angels could be lying, you know? For now, I don't think it's not like you stay the same either, Laura. Are you even human anymore? You look down at your pretty dull joints. Yeah, I think for now, Laura, it's the one that it's in the wrong, and for some reason turned into a doll. I like now that we have more sprites. Really nice job. You can think of nothing to say. You bait the angel in silence. It whimpers a little as you run your hands along its arms, back, and most sensitive areas. Only being surrounded by dollies for so long, you almost forgotten how tender the human skin is. Could be. Maybe you need to be doing this more often. The angel took a few more liberties with its appearance. You notice it has a long pale scar on its hip that you trace with your fingers, barely visible among the stretch marks on its hips and thighs. It has a smattering of freckles on its shoulders. Its waist and hips are round and soft, nothing like the smooth muscle and jutting hip bones that Ruby loved to show off, with low-rise skirts and tiny crop tops. As you bathe the angel, the end of one of your braids dips in the water. Goddammit! After you help the angel out of the bath and into a towel, you take out your hair ribbons and undo your braids so they can dry. You take the angel back to your room to get it dressed. You take a pink frilly dress out of the closet, not quite Ruby's style, but that's okay. You're in charge right now, and you like pink. Besides the dress, you also get some matching underwear, socks, and shoes, a complete outfit. Okay, before I dress you, I need to take the chains off again. Can you be a good girl, or do I need to taste you again? The angel mumbles something. What was that? I can be a good girl. Oh, damn it, this is the complete fantasy. You find yourself grinning when it says something feels far safer about having an angel does as it's told. Good. Snap your fingers. You motion for the angel to raise its arms. It does. I don't see why I can just wear the clothes I came with. Those are all dirty, and anyway, everyone knows you can wear a sports bra with vintage gowns. It'll show it with the color. You can practically hear the angel rolling its eyes at you. You hand it the underwear you choose. It unceremoniously drops a towel and you snap, making it disappear before it hits the ground. This stuff isn't really my style. You think it's a little cutesy for me? It's exactly the outfit that the other angel was using. The actual angel was using. Don't be ridiculous, I want you to be cute. I like it when Ruby will wear my cute things. And anyway, you'll match my house better this way. I'm thinking, okay? I'm thinking what's really happening. So it's Laura dressing this angel, quote unquote, like this because of the other angel that looked like this also? Or is this how she likes to dress the angels? I don't know, it's confusing. What do I have to match? You already say I'll be gone by Sunday. Maybe I'll keep you, you can stay in my house, keep pretending to be Ruby. But if this is actually Ruby, she wants to get out, right? Your arms are really hard, I didn't expect that. Rude. You ignore the look that Angel tries to shoot you while you button up the side of the dress. It's nice to fuss over the small details. I thought people who wore corsets for stuff like this. They did, but I can lace them on my own, so I don't have any. Your housemates won't help out? During the warning period. Okay. The angel traces its fingers from your elbow to your stuck finger joints. If it was a real angel, implying angels are even real, it would have been this moment she tried to crawl in, right? What the hell was that? It has nerves, it's not a prosthetic. Obviously. You shout, pushing the angel. So, Laura maybe had an actual, like, physical illness that required replacing the entire body. You fall to your knees, straddling the angel. It opens its mouth to say something, but you don't want to listen, shoving your fingers in its mouth instead. Oh my god. Is it better, angel? The angel looks shocked and doesn't move. You feel its teeth start to close around your fingers. It's too soon. You're not ready to pull your fingers out and slap it across the face. Wrong, that's called biting. Try again. You shove your fingers back in the angel's mouth. This time it leaves its jaw slack. After a moment, you feel its tongue brush gently over your face. Oh my god, this is too... It's too much. But it's really nice. That's much better, isn't it, Angel? It is as good, doesn't it? That you just want more? Oh my god. I don't know who wrote this game, but it's doing a really good job. It doesn't reply, but its eyes get wider and its blue seems to deepen. It starts raining under you and it takes you a second to figure out what it's doing. Oh my god, you're rubbing your legs together? Are you getting off on this? You have always been begging to be heard. The angel doesn't reply and you don't help it to reply, pushing your fingers it further. It shocks for a second before gaining its composure. This is not... Oh my god, it tongues right. I don't know if I should be reading this in a video. Its tongue tries to slide between your fingers and let it, allowing it to prod around and as it pleases. You hope it's looking for a way in. I wonder if it's your pervy angel all on your own. You're so dedicated to mimicking Ruby that you made yourself a freak just like her. Yeah, she's kind of freaky. The angel makes a sound that might be a moan. You feel it bruise your cheeks and you pull your fingers out. The angel looks at you with its lips still parted, its eyes wide as if it's pleading for something. You're the freak, getting off and hurting me? You wish. You snap and a metal loop appears in the floor. You snap again to attach the angel's chain to it. Plus, Laura, don't chain me in the closet. Come on, I just got off this of the cage. It'd take you back if it wasn't so far. You walk to the intercom by your bedroom door and give the dollies the all clear to go back to roaming the house. Note that the angel's secure again. Can I have something to do now? It'll make me less annoying. Fine. You walk to the small bookshelf you keep in your room to choose a book for the angel. You take a moment and decide to grab its handful of graphic novels. Ruby always liked them. Add the little book of plagiarism because the only thing you know about the angel itself is that it likes stealing people's appearance. I thought you said you had like every console in existence. You asked for books earlier. Fine, 5 more minutes. Lights out, asshole. I'm still reading. You know, I'm only being kind to you on base of human instinct. Steal her face, her voice, her everything, and you want me to be nice to you? I called you a psychopath, but I think you have to be human for that. You're just a greedy, toothless animal. You want to eat and you don't care. What else? When it speaks, the angel is quiet. You know that isn't true. Thursday. You open the closet door to find the angel in a strange makeshift nest made of your dresses, which is torn down from the hangers. Good morning, angel. I wanna bet you, asshole, my body hurts like a motherfucker from sleeping on the floor. Sure, I don't care, like right now. You copy your own bed, focusing on the other side of the room, and snap a bed materializes out of the floor to the other side of the room from your own, replacing a desk. I thought you'd be meaner about it. Do you want me to be meaner about it? I can be nice, I'm nice. I'd be nicer if we didn't have to do this whole thing, song and dance. You want to take my skin? I want you to try to take my skin. It's a win-win. I don't understand what you mean when you say that. I mean, turns out you don't even have skin. What is that anyway? I'm sure you didn't have it when you left. It's chitin. Like shellfish? More like bugs, since everything's slow here. When we get injured, we are either injured a long time, or Cecilia heals us, but she doesn't really understand skin. So when you would get hurt, or in my case, when the bone disease spreads, okay. Okay, so that explains a lot. So you were lying. What? You say if you cut into me, Cecilia will be able to come here and heal me good as new. That doesn't sound good as new. Yeah, that sounds like that. If that's the case, how am I manipulating all the stuff in the house? I made a bed appear like 5 minutes ago. I don't know, sleight of hand or robot being drunk, hallucinating. Yeah, that's the only part I really cannot comprehend. Like, I'm guessing all the other dollies are it's what happened to people after they stay here too long and are completely replaced. I don't think you know how hallucinations work. Whatever. I mean, hallucinations aren't that detailed, right? I can show you other stuff in the house. We can leave this room. It's not a teeny tiny prison, it's a very big house. I thought I was an evil body snatching alien being held prisoner for the safety of all your housemates. You clearly suck at being a body snatching alien, so I don't know what you're here for. Hmm. I'm still not sure what the other angels are. I have memories, Laura. I have all the memories I'm supposed to have. I remember the day we met. I remember the first time we kissed, hiding from our friends at the party. Hmm. Unless Laura is just seeing other people, like Ruby. If Ruby, the real Ruby, was here, it will mean that someone brought her to the entrance and my fucked up self had let her in. Newsflash, Angel, she isn't bringing Ruby to my door. I made her promise she wouldn't let my Ruby live her happy life on Earth. That's another thing. They mean Earth, but what exactly is this place then? That might be another case that this is not actually Ruby and it's like a clone. Drama queen, you're fine. It could be like when we were younger and pretended we were an MTV creeps. I remember that show, man. It's been a while. I don't think MTV exists anymore. You're not sure why you're waiting for a response. It doesn't really get a say anyway. You knock on the living room door before you enter. You don't really have to. Most of the housemates, you just walk in, but you're still a little embarrassed. Hello, Laura. I think we should call Cecilia. It is not safe to have it roam around. It's fine, we'll call Susie if he tries to break or something. So Farley does it sit around and look sad. I don't look sad. I look confident in the face of insurmountable odds. I think you look kind of sad. Yeah, it looks kind of sad. Don't talk to it directly. It could crawl into your mind like it's clearly done to Laura Green. Laura Green. So they're gonna turn into Green Doll eventually? And Ruby could be Red Doll? Cecilia color codes us. I'm still usually called Laura, though it matters more once we are similar. Sounds dehumanizing, yeah. Maybe you're not an angel, so human-centric. Your flat tongue can't even come Cecilia's real name, let alone most of ours. So that sounds ironically like angels, right? Hmm. Because now we have 3 purples and 2 reds. Because someone can see a difference between violet and lavender. Numbers like a prison? Lara tried to name me Carmen when she moved in. Carmen? Lara, I tried to rename your housemate after your ex. She did what now? Naming me after her lover? Scandalous, Miss Lara. Okay, we're done with this. No more tour. Bye, Lara Green. We'll chat about the Carmen thing later. Okay, that's kind of weird. Some of them took decades upon decades to complete the look. Because even the angels could be part of a system, right? Like they eat. People come in here into this house. The angels eat them little by little, and then this CC takes advantage of that to turn them into dolls, right? After I got here, I felt like borderline euphoric. I was on hospital drugs for a while, though. My chest hurt like there's something gnawing at my ribs, I think. I'm not hungry. Can I just sit down in your room? So there's a chance people like Ruby go into the house. They get fed the food the dolls give them. And that food, it's actually the parasites that grow inside them. Then they go out and try to get into... Right? You got the angel to its bed. Should I look at your chest? I bet someone in the house has a stethoscope. Maybe that will help. You can see blood seeping through the bodies of your dress. That's not good. You rush to get behind the angel and undo the buttons of its dress, pulling it down over the shoulders, followed by the silk sleeve. This time, there's no time for wandering fingers. Oh my god! In a few places, the skin seems to have broken a bit, and something dark and slick with blood is showing through. Immediately, you scramble off the bed and away from the angel. You snap your fingers, and cage bars appear all around the angel's bed, trapping it inside. The angel doesn't move, still staring down at its exposed chest. I knew it, I fucking knew it, God, you let me get also for you. Oh my god, I'm so stupid, that could have been so bad, oh my god. You force yourself to your feet and slip backwards away from the angel. Please help me. You played a good fucking game this time, but you're not smarter than me. Even when you get to the door and shut it behind you, you can still hear the angel sobbing. Oh my god. Spend the night with Blue. Sleeping in her bed and holding back tears. What did you do to me? What did I do? Whatever that is, it's all thanks to you. Thank you very much. Lara, please listen, please. Whatever this is, it's hurting me badly. You need to get out of here. It's been fun and all playing sadistic kidnapper with you, but I need a hospital. Do you understand me, Lara? I need a medical facility. Is that your plot? To get me to release you onto Earth so you can wreak havoc there? I already told you. Stop, Lara, please stop. This isn't a plot. This isn't a scheme. This is a medical emergency. Your fucked up house or the drugs I'm sure you've been giving me or something gave me some kind of, I don't know, turbo cancer. Turbo cancer. And that shouldn't be funny, but it's kind of funny. The look the angels is leveling you with is deadly serious. It looks you've never seen in Ruby's face before. I think I need to call Cecilia now. You decide you need her help, and she appears in the front hallway. You run to the front area to greet her, leaving the angel in your room and Blue in the hallway. Because oddly, Cecilia also looks like a bug, right? And the angels look like bugs. So Cecilia picks you up in her arms and spins you around, something like a smile on her face, her eyes practically shining. She's not like anyone else you ever loved before. She's everything and more. She's not warm, but her touch is soothing nonetheless, especially where your body is pressed against her chest. I went back to where I got you from. I dressed up like a person. I ate a bug off the ground because you said I should try it. It wasn't pleasant. Latest angel is acting weird. I think it's effective. She pauses a moment to set you on your bed before turning to face the angel. Oh, poor creature, what's happening to you? You're Cecilia? We should probably separate those. What do you mean? The flesh part of it's clinging to the angel part. It's like it tried to switch back and got stuck halfway through. The angel isn't able to pull itself out of its flesh. I think to keep it alive, I should cut the flesh part of the angel part. I want to be nice to it, I want nice to you, and you're just a person. Okay. I don't want to be a doll. We'll get the doll off of you. Alright. Into the operation. Bet, I guess. And now this flesh is hurting you. I'll get off it and you'll be okay. You can go home. I'll take you home. Uh-oh. Oh god, please god, don't do it. I haven't done anything wrong, please. It's cut off by its own rage screams as Cecilia makes a long, even cut from the shoulders down to its breastbone. She withdraws the knife and follows the cut gently with her finger, pressing it openly slightly. Oh my god. Blood seeps from the wound slick Cecilia's fingers. The angel shakily gasps for breath and let out a raging groan. Its screams start again in full force as the knife starts again. Jesus Christ. It's actually opening it. Please just kill me. Just let me die. I'll die for you. I'll die. Just stop, please. The fuck is happening? Oh my god. When the whole angel explodes from the flesh, its blooded body seems small. This one is practically a larva. That's no way it's strong enough to create a flesh this sophisticated. As she says this, she pushes her fingers into a long, wide incision, pulling some of the flesh up and away from the hard shell. The flesh is slow to part, clinging to the shell underneath. Because you see, these things have shells, and they say that dolls are made of like a caparas, you know? So all of this is bug related. So what, this angel was like pregnant? There's the most flesh, there's something weird. Maybe it has a lot of nutrient stores to make up for it, extending into the rest of the flesh. Oh my god. You know, this is very creative because I think with some other art styles or just like pictures, I think this will be really gross. But with you know the puppets, it looks unsettling, which is necessary, but it doesn't look like gross, so it's nice. larva in a person's chest, it just wasn't compatible. It took someone's body, made their flesh its own, and then piloted them like a goddamn mech. I think that the body rejected it. I don't think it had any control at all. It was trying to escape through her chest. So I was kind of right. Not exactly. It had no control over the flesh. It could change what it looked like. Then how? I guess the angels found the original. Oh, so it was the real one. And now it's dead? Cecilia slides her fingers under the edge. Well, I guess the angels, if they're actually real, it's like, oh, no fake one is gonna do it, so they have to go for the real one. Its legs are clamping down onto her ribs. I don't think you'll be able to get this off her without pretty major surgery. Let's go, sweetheart. You don't need to watch. Let's go. It's been a while, but she's waking up. It's right in here. How long have I been asleep? I don't know, the dolls have been, but are you a doll now? Rachel said, you seem to be getting more cognizant, so I came down to see you, and here I am. Hi Laura, hi Ruby. I almost missed the way you call me Angel. I'm sorry. I got a plating to match yours. It looks good on you. Should we talk about it? Do you want to? No. I bet Cecil can wipe our memories. There was a bug in my chest. There was. And now I have plastic boobs. She made them bigger than your old ones. Never thought I'd get that surgery from an angel. Oh, angels are a different thing. This is something else. Yeah, I don't think it's a different thing. I don't want to forget, I mean, I still barely believe this is real, and I don't trust Cecilia. And I'm not sure I trust you either, but all of that is totally outweighed by the fact that a bug the size of my head was pulled from my ribs. I don't think I should forget that. I guess I should remember to. It sucks, but I'm glad you're here. Let's not talk about how much it sucks. I'm sure there's worse places to be. You raise your head on her shoulder, she tenses for a moment and relaxes slowly. But what if this is a plan by the angels for me to lower my guard?
I dreamt I saw
What?
you. You were wearing
What the fuck?
red and white, and you were beautiful as I always
Wait.
knew you to be. I dreamt I touched you. You were soft and your skin was warm as I always knew it to be. Our hands met. You embraced me and told me you missed me. You held me.
Well, I would love to hear all of the song, but I don't know if it's copyrighted. So it doesn't look copyrighted, but like I don't know, right? Sadly, it's one of the things I have to do for YouTube. Story by Kay Stevens. Reading by Kay Stevens and Sarah Moisif. Music by Sarah Moisif. Dolls by Kay Stevens. Game coded by Kay Stevens, who has never coded anything before, really. Well done. Sound effects by Sarah Moisif. Backgrounds from public domain. Additional help from Noel Borch. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the names. Extra thanks to Sailor, Core, and on Mars. Please listen to this awesome credit song. Sarah did a fantastic job, and I'm so proud to be working with her. So I mean, if this is the original song, I guess we can listen to it. It's actually really nicely done.
At night I felt a tingle in my skin, sharp as silver and delectable as sin. I felt inside of me pleasure and pain. You had pierced me, you had come into my bone. Now the harvest of the body you had sown. I knew at once that it wasn't you at all. It was a slimy, vicious, disgusting maggot. It came here in your flesh. It loved me in your flesh.
All right, really nice. Thanks for playing. Thank you for making the game. And then the game crashed at the end. Can I roll back? Oh, nope, it closed. All right, so that was In Your Flesh by the developer Laughtertries. Really well done. I think really well done doesn't do it justice, but it's whatever. It's over. Well done. I don't know. I'm gonna open it again. So I was just drawn to this game because of the style, right? When I saw the puppets, you know, the little dolls, I was like, ah, yeah, I definitely need to try this. But I'm glad to see it was much more than just the dolls. I'm obviously glad that we have different like sprites for the characters, because at the beginning it was just like one, and I was like, oh, this is just such a waste of such incredible art style. But you know, I really like the character design for the dolls, and I'm glad they used like, you know, all the surgery stuff was really amazing too. But like I was really, it was a nice surprise that the story of the game was also really really good. I feel like sometimes it over explains things, and you just like, I stopped reading like out loudly in some parts because it was too much text for me to read, which is was saying mostly the same things, right? Not that there is nothing wrong with that. I just cannot read that much out loud because it's tiring for me. But it was incredible, and I was like trying to piece the story together, like what's really happening, what's real, what is not, who's in the right, who's in the wrong. You know, I think I got it pretty much right at about before the end. You know, where like there was an actual angel bug inside of the real one, and thankfully they got it out. Sadly, now it's a doll with big titties. I mean, having big titties, you know, it's a trade-off. Maybe you sort of died and became a doll trapped in a house, but you have big titties, right? So, hey, I don't know. It's really nice. I mean, I hope the girls can be happy now, even if they're trapped. I don't trust Cece, to be honest. I think it's all part of an elaborate plan by the Bugs overlords, probably. But yeah, if you guys want to play the game, the link will be down in the description with all the games I played so far. Please give it a try. This is actually a really good one. If you can piece the story better than I can, do let me know with a comment. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, developer, for making the game. It's really creative and it was really, really interesting. And I will see you guys in the next indie game stream or whatever I decide to do with this channel. I'll see you later.